Okay, guys, Local on 2 is looking ahead to the 4th of July, but the real celebrations of all things American kicks off next week. Burger Week 2025 is here, kicking off Monday here in Music City.
Yes, Robin is back with quite the spread, and she brought along Davis there with Joyland, one of my favorite spots, and they have a collaboration with Hattie B's that you will not want to miss. Welcome in, guys.
Hi.
Yes, let's start with the basics here.
Yeah.
What is Burger Week? How does it work? How do you vote?
So July 7th through 13th, we are doing $8 burger specials at, I think we're at 55 locations right now.
Awesome.
If you go to seenburgerweek.com or check out our Burger Week app, you can see all of the participating locations near you. But some of them are going to keep it pretty classic and go with, just a standard burger, and then you've got some that are going to go completely over the top, and you're going to wonder how you're going to eat the whole thing. But they're all $8, which is the best part. And then at the end of the week, you get to vote. We have 3 categories: best traditional burger, best overall burger, and then most unique toppings.
Okay, very good, guys. Get hungry and get on that app, because you can also score points on that app. How do you do that, and what do you even get with the points?
So every time you go to one of the participating locations, you can check in, and that's going to get you 25 points for every restaurant you visit. And then there's a couple of other tasks in there that you can do to get some extra points. One of those being if you come to our kickoff party on Monday, July 7th, that's going to be over at Sunny's in Germantown from 5 to 7. If you come to that, you're going to get 100 points.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then that all gets you qualified for our big grand prize, which is $500 in gift cards to participating restaurants.
Wow.
And you're going to get a prize package from our partners at Tennessee Beef Council.
Oh my gosh.
And you guys brought in a little sample of what we can expect, and then we're going to build the collab burger here in a second, but let's start here and walk through what you have.
So this one on the far end over there, that is from Germantown Cafe, obviously in Germantown. If you're closer to the downtown area, this one here is from Gray and Dudley. And then this one's actually available at 2 different locations. So this is going to be at Park Cafe in Sylvan Park and at Carrington Row over in Brentwood. And then we also have Little Harpeth Chicken Scratch is one of our partners this year. So they're going to have drink specials available at select locations as well.
How lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving over to Joyland and Hattie B's, this collab. Break it down for us, pal.
All right, so, we met with Chef Brian from Hattie B's at Music City Food and Wine, and we got talking and realized that we were both from Nashville. We both were Nashville brands, and we were like, well, Burger Week is Nashville-centric. This might be our chance to do something really fun. And so we got together. Hattie B's has so much cool stuff, but one of my favorite things was the bacon-laced pimento cheese. He loved our pickle slaw. And then we started sort of talking through like what can we put together. So we have one single beef patty from Bear Creek, which is kind of our signature. They're absolutely the best beef out there, and we're super happy to have them. And then we've got a Martin's potato bun, pimento cheese, slaw, and so all the build is just this patty down, and then we're just taking this pimento cheese.
Now, is this spicy?
It's got a little kick to it.
Okay.
And I don't think we could do a Hattie B's collab without a little spice. And so then we took some of the Hattie B's fried pickles, and then on the topic of spice, we did use the hot spice because we felt like we needed it.
There's your answer. There it is.
So there's that, and then we have this pickle slaw that we use on ours, and it's fairly traditional slaw mix with cut up pickles, and then so we just put that. We're putting that all the way on top.
That'll cut a little bit of the heat there.
Oh, a little bit, but not a lot. And then last but not least, we have this sauce that we made with the grill seasoning from Hattie B's. So it just goes on top right there.
So more heat.
So it's a little less heat. And then we just put it all together. And like on the topic of can I eat all of this? We were like, okay, we got to figure out some way to hold this all together. So we did get the Hattie B's pick involved. And then that way we can get it all of our branding together. And quite frankly, it's one of my favorite things. My staff has not stopped eating it. I'm actually actively worried they're going to eat more burgers than everybody else. So I need everyone to show up at both of our locations over in East Nashville and Sylvan Park, and make sure my staff doesn't eat all the pimento cheese before this is over.
It is the best of both worlds. Okay, in the name of burgers, we want to play some burger trivia. We are going to test you really quickly. We've got 1 minute left. Okay, we are starting out with the first one. What was the fast food chain that introduced the Big Mac?
McDonald's.
Very good. Okay, next. Where did the name hamburger originate?
Germany.
Very good. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Name of the first hamburger chain in the United States.
White Castle. Is that right?
Yes.
That is. That one caught me off guard. I was surprised
Yeah.
by that. All right, top 3 condiments for burgers.
Ooh.
Ketchup, mustard.
Pickles?
Pickles?
Is that condiment?
Ketchup,
cheese.
mustard, mayo. I thought
Oh,
it
yeah.
would be cheese also.
Very
Yeah.
good.
I love
This
mayo.
is a hard one. Burger King's original name.
It's Taco King, wasn't it? Or something like that. It was something to do with tacos, I swear.
Well, Google AI said Insta Burger King.
That could be it,
Interesting.
too.
Okay, this
Interesting.
one is multiple choice.
Okay.
Which sandwich
Came first. Is it the Bob's Big Boy Double Decker, the Burger King Whopper, McDonald's Big Mac, or White Castle Slider?
White Castle slider.
Good job. Ding, ding, ding. You have won. Guys, thank you so much.
you.
It's going to be
Yeah.
such a fun week. We are ready for it.
Let's dig in.
Stretch
Nashville
your pants.
Burger Week is happening July 7th through the 13th. And as they mentioned, more than 50 restaurants are taking part. Download the app and read more at seenburgerweek.com.